Hope everybody's having a great day today. I'm here at the one and only famous Clown Cottage. What's up, Tracy? What's up, Tyler? What's up, Emma? What's up, Victoria? Hey, Liz, Peter, Tammy, Alina, Brad. Sorry I haven't been on this channel very much. I've been concentrating on doing a lot of research. Plus, I've been, of course, busy like with my Airbnb properties and working. Got Tiffany. She's on her hands and knees. Look how hard she's working over there. What? She's working really hard.
You're supposed to record me being Cinderella.
Hey, Cinderella didn't get paid though. Well, anyway, what's up, the Steel One? Hey, big, huge shout out. The Steel One here in the comments, he edits for James, my boy, the fam. He edits for him and he does an amazing job. So if you need some video editing, some amazing video editing, hit him up. I don't know how much he charges, but he's really good. I might hit you. No, well, that's only if my editor is too busy.
I might hit you.
Hit you up. But what's up, Jalen? So I was just live on Instagram, and I think I had more people on my Instagram live than I did here on YouTube, which is crazy. But big shout out if you came over from my Instagram. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support and your love. I wanted to give y'all a couple updates. Like I said, I don't go live on this channel a whole lot, but I figured I wanted to give you some content because I haven't been able to do like a vlog in a little while. Actually, we did before it started. All the storms came. We decided in the middle of the night to go show a couple friends around to a haunted location, and I am gonna upload that video here. It ended up being a fail, but it was very scary getting there, and it was just filled with a lot of anxiety. And her friend was visiting down from Virginia. We had our friend Jenny here visiting, not Jenny the fan, but Jenny from Chicago, and they were like, "We want to go on a haunted adventure." I was like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna take you on a haunted adventure. Let's go." We decided to go to these caves in the middle of nowhere. I've done these videos before. I've gone at nighttime. I've even gone alone at a few times. And for some reason, like there was so much that happened on our way to the caves. We never made it to the caves, but the trip to the caves was terrifying. I don't know if it was animals in the woods.
There was. That's why.
There was big animals in the woods.
That's why we left.
They were kind of stalking us.
Yeah, and we forced you to leave because.
I wanted to stay.
Okay, here's the thing. For all the people that are always sitting at home, nice and comfy on the couch watching the videos, if he dies, who can upload the video? Like, it's just going to be footage.
I think the reason why this footage is so important, though, is because I don't think people realize, like, when you go ghost hunting or go to, like, certain locations, like, this is kind of behind the scenes to go into some of these locations and what it's like, which is sometimes terrifying. You know, sometimes people don't, they see me getting scared at little noises here and there, but, like, sometimes the journey just to get there is pretty terrifying, and especially if you're walking in the middle of the woods at nighttime in Florida.
Pretty sure there was a bear.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was a bear or coyote. It was something big in the woods. Maybe Bigfoot. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was Bigfoot.
It was bear.
But anyways, I'm here at the Clown Cottage. I wanted to give you an update. Some of you have come here and stayed here before. Had quite a few fams stay here, but I did a video a couple of months back talking about how this place might close down, and there was two reasons in particular that would have closed down the Clown Cottage. One of them being that when I first made it available on Airbnb, it wasn't really renting out, and I think it's because the place was terrifying, and I changed the name on Airbnb to Cozy Clown Cottage. And it's Airbnb is, I feel like it's a lot like YouTube. You have to make it presentable. You got to make the title presentable. If not, no one's going to click on the title. It's not clickbait. It's just making a title presentable and interesting, okay? So before it was called like the Haunted Clown Cottage. Like, who in the world, like who's going to stay at a Haunted Clown Cottage? I mean, I would. I mean, personally, I would. But yeah, the place was not rented out. So I changed changed the name around, and everybody that stayed here absolutely loves it. Yes, there's some haunted, little things here and there. You hear some noises. There's some interesting spirit box communications here. As far as that goes, though, the place is still cozy. It's clean, and it's in a very, very nice part of Florida that when you come and visit, I mean, you just feel like you're on vacation. Even if you're from Florida and you come stay here, we have the springs close by. So, the update on this place, and I'll just give that to you. I'll give that to you in a second, but that was what was stopping this place from possibly growing and possibly closing down. And since then, it just keeps getting booked. Like, that's the good news, is this place has been getting booked, and it's not just fams booking this place, it's people just from Airbnb. One of the things I did too is I lowered the price dramatically. I mean, you could come stay here for like $60 sometimes a night, which is, I think, to stay in a two-bedroom house and with a pool and like just close to everything in Florida. I think that's a pretty sweet deal. With that said, though, I mean, it's kind of a two-bedroom. Like, some people sleep. So this is one of the bedrooms, in my opinion. Like, we have a couch here. It's not like the camper. The camper is like strictly just one area to sleep. So the second reason why the Clown Cottage was probably going to close was because we were going to have Tiff's mom move into it. And it seemed like a good idea at the time because no one was really renting the place out. She's going to be moving down here to Florida sometime soon. So I ain't going to lie, like, it was hurting. It was hurting deep down because this was a dream. You know what I mean? And I was even telling Tiff, and she even told me, she was like, didn't we read like it was some kind of motivational text, and it said not every idea is a good idea. And I mean, like, who in their right mind would create a place to stay where people can face their fear of clowns? I mean, there's only one other place in the world, and that's the Clown Cottage. But in my opinion, and I love the Clown Hotel, or the Clown Motel. That's what I meant to say, not the Clown Cottage, but the Clown Motel. That, I'm not gonna lie, that inspired me to make this place because when I stayed there, I wanted more. I was like, you know what? Like, the Clown Motel is cool. It's right by a cemetery, which makes it terrifying enough, and it's in the coldest place in the desert, Tonopah, Nevada, one of my favorite places, one of James' favorite places. But you go there to interact with clowns, and really the only place that you have clowns there is in the office. So I was like, man, you know what? Like, I want to be immersed with clowns. And that's what you get here. I mean, there's clowns everywhere. There's clowns like right there. There's a ton of clowns right here. I mean, you really get to experience clowns. There's Clowny, that's my haunted clown right there. So, yeah, there's clowns everywhere. I mean, you could even, I'll show this to you. You could go to sleep, and maybe in the middle of the night, if you hear a noise, you might blame it on Pennywise right there. So, yeah, there's clowns like everywhere, and we just keep adding more. There's polka dots. There's even clowns in the freaking bathroom. I mean, this is a cool place. So it was kind of sad to me, this place closing down. This has been a dream of mine, to have very, very different vacation rentals. I love vacation rentals. That's I've always invested in real estate since I was 21 years old. I'm not sure if some of you've known that. That's a part of my success story, and I did it without any help from my parents. I did it with really good credit. Did it with no money. So if you're wanting to invest in real estate, maybe I'll do a video in the future on how I did it and how it might work for you, because I don't know about you, but when I was in my early 20s, I was broke. I was really broke. Actually, I was really, really broke even owning real estate. So, I mean, the way you can get a really good hold on some real estate and do it with, without having money, is having really good credit. So, kids, if you're watching this, pay your bills. If you're just turning 18, something I'm preaching to my kids, get yourself a credit card. It's going to be kind of a high APR, but it's the risk because they're kids, and some kids don't pay their bills. but I'm gonna be on my kids like, hey, make sure you pay your bills because I want you at 18, between 20 years old, I want you to be able to buy a house too one day. You know what I mean?
That's
Real
what
estate.
Ariana does. Her credit.
Yeah, she's got really good credit. She's really good on her bills too. And real estate here in Florida is very affordable. So yeah, I got my clown. God, this place was so cheap. It needed work. So I'll do a video on that. Let me know if you want in the future about how to, how to buy real estate, how I was able to buy real estate at a young age and doing it with no money. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention to the comments here. CJ loves Tonopah too. Yeah, I haven't been to Tonopah with CJ, but I know he made a couple videos there too. Are you really live? Yes, I am live. Okay, I would like that. Sweet. I flip furniture. Oh, sweet. So, I mean, it's kind of the same thing. I mean, when I was in my early 20s, I wasn't really flipping houses. I started out with, buying my first home, which, was every home that I've bought has always needed work. Okay. And that's how you're able to not only end up on the positive side of things. Now I didn't always get so lucky with real estate. There's been a couple of deals in the past that made me file bankruptcy. That's right. Like I had to file bankruptcy at a very early age because I lost. I lost everything. I lost the house that I lived in, and that was during the whole real estate bubble, like crashing. But real estate is always going to be something that you could invest in, and your money is going to go a long way. So, I mean, if you're thinking about like, hey, I'm gonna invest in some crypto. I love crypto. Definitely, invest in your stock markets and things like that, but do it very carefully. There's a lot of risk involved. With real estate, there's not a lot of risk because you can rent the place out. I've done rentals before and they're fun, but some people with long-term rentals, they don't take care of your place very good. And one thing I've noticed with vacation rentals, which is it's something that's kind of new to me now, is whenever you go and stay at, for example, like an Airbnb, I mean, you're not there very long. So you can't really destroy the place. I mean, we've had some people. Well, what's the worst thing you say has happened during our Airbnb venture?
Dude, the people that came in and like disconnected all the internet,
They
changed
they
all of our
they took our batteries,
out of
the smoke alarm.
detectors, put all of the rugs, towels, blankets, pillows, everything was like shoved into the shower, which was weird.
Yeah.
And then
But that's really the worst. Oh, and then somebody threw up on one of our pillows.
yeah, they threw up. You could tell it was like vodka and orange juice. Congratulations on that night. Yeah, I think that was pretty much it. Everybody else has been respectful.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to have your horror stories when it comes to short-term rentals here and there, but as far as the overall experience of your house when you do a vacation rental, most people are very respectful. They're not here very long. They're on vacation. They're out and about, so they're not really putting a lot of wear on the house. They don't move in. I used to have a duplex in New York in my 20s that I got as a really good deal, and I was making really good money on. But I swear, man, that thing, and it was an older house too, but like the renters that I had there were so hard on the house, and one of them even brought roaches with them, and like my house like was, I mean, there was so many roaches there. It was terrible, and the roaches ended up going to the other side because I had tenants on that side too because it was a duplex that was split right down the middle. So if you're going to invest in real estate, I mean, in my personal opinion, I wouldn't do it on long-term rentals unless you really know the people. I'm not saying to rent to family because sometimes that doesn't always work out unless you could trust your family. But sometimes when it comes to family, they'll be like, oh, well, that's my cousin. I could be a couple of months late. No problem. They'll give me a discount because they love me. Don't do that, okay? So at the end of the day, this is your business. This is how you are going to, maybe build your retirement one day when it comes to real estate. So you have to put that down in your mind that this is a business. You know what I mean? Can't always be giving freebies, things like that.
I've seen something too in one of the comments, which I 1000% agree with. I'm sure there's people that are going to be disagreeing with it.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said that they don't hide their bills from their kids, which is great. I've never hid the struggle from my kid, like from Ariana, and she knows, like, you gotta bust your butt for it. But, like, I think that's a good idea. Like, show your kids, hey, this, you're not living for free. Like, mom and dad are, like, busting our butts to make sure that you have electricity.
True.
You have water to wash your butt. Like, things.
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
And that's one thing that Ariana has always said to me. She's like, Mom, I've seen you struggle, and I don't want to do that. So, pay attention to the struggle, kids.
Max, Malia, and Ethan. And you know what? I have a video buried on this channel where I was moving out of my house. And I remember it being a really sad day because I was having to move in at 30-something years old with my mom because I was so broke and I could not afford the bills at my house. And my bills weren't really even that high. I wasn't making a whole lot of money. I didn't have, this was not long after having to file bankruptcy, so it was a really tough time. This is, it was a struggle, you know what I mean? So I want you to know that sometimes in life, you're going to struggle and you can't use that to a disadvantage and say you're never going to get out of it, because I'm living proof that you can get out of really bad situations. I mean, a lot of us here, a lot of people here in the comments, you've been through some bad situations, not just financial. It could be like sicknesses. You know what I mean? Some of you guys have even beat cancer before. I beat some sicknesses. Right now, I'm dealing with something I haven't talked a whole lot about. I tore a bicep muscle, and it stopped me from doing things that I love doing. And the only person that really hears me complaining a lot is that woman over there. And I don't really complain. Yeah, I don't complain a whole lot. Huh?
I rub you down.
She do be rubbing me down. But, there's struggles in life. It happens. No, nobody's perfect. But just want you to know, we're going to get through this, okay? Yes, ouch. I'll tell you what, man. And you know how I did it? Doing pull-ups. That's how I did. I tore a bicep muscle, and I'm probably going to have to get surgery on it. It's been 2 months, and I'm still, like, hurting. It's like my forearm connected to my bicep. Anytime I try to lift, it's just even moving it, but it doesn't stop me. I'm still doing what I love. I'm still working. I came over here, did some landscaping. I had to put bug spray outside and rearrange the clowns, dust them a little bit, help Tiffany change the trash. Omar, me and my boyfriend want to send you something from where I live, Scarborough. Hey, definitely, man. Send me some. I think I have. I'm not sure if it's in the description of this, but in a lot of my other videos, it's P.O. Box 11098, Spring Hill, Florida, 34610. You can rewind that if you want. But I'm loving that some of you guys are sending us clowns too. And and not just my fams out there, but people that are just coming and staying from Airbnb. They're like bringing clowns with them, and that's really cool. Like, that's awesome. So what I'm doing now, I'm trying to make the outside kind of clownish. Don't you have to get Boston?
I didn't go up yet. 1:30.
Okay, 1:30. All right, she's got to take Boston and get his cast off, by the way. But yeah, I'm trying to decorate the outside, and I need some ideas. Let me know what I should do to the outside of my house. The outside of my house is yellow. What?
It just came to me.
What?
What if we were to get some of those dots and put them on the outside?
Well, because
the rain would take them off.
The rain, yeah. We could. You know what? I can get with my vinyl, the guy that did the vinyl graphics on the car, and see if he can get some polka, because those are meant to get wet.
Yeah.
I don't know if these are weatherproof, but that's a really good idea. I did think about that too, and I'm glad you reminded me of that, like putting polka dots. If you want to see what the clown cottage looks like from the outside, it's airbnb.com/h/clown cottage. And also, if you want to ever rent it out one day, I think the whole month of May is completely open right now, but we've been busy. Like, people have been renting this place out. It's been great. So I just wanted to give an update on that.
Too.
What's that?
Another Airbnb.
Oh, this weekend?
We have another Airbnb coming up.
Oh, we do. We do have a third. I've been working on another property that I got really, really cheap, and it needed a lot of work. So I mean, that's where a lot of my time goes is repairing some of these houses, and I'm holding on to them because I'm getting them so cheap. But my other Airbnb that I'm working on right now is it's almost done, and that is on the water, like on salt water. That's going to be really cool. So if yeah, if you guys ever want to enjoy the Florida weather and come and this is such a beautiful part of Florida, like Weeki Wachee area, Hernando County area. Like we have the Springs close by, Orlando's so close, we got Tampa close, and it's not just when it comes to like attractions. I'm looking at more if you like nature, if you love having things to do that are free, that don't cost a whole lot of money, like this is where it's at. Like you got a lot of like water close by. There's really cool trails that you can go biking on, cool trails where you can, hike, and
Swim.
a lot of swimming, a lot of really cool restaurants too. But it's really nice here. And I do have on Airbnb like a guidebook too, where it kind of shares like different destinations and locations. So um, I've been I've been a little slow on this channel, and I apologize. I've been slow on putting up vlogs, and it's not just because of my business that I have, my Airbnb business, and of course repairing houses and things like that. It's been about really concentrating, and I've been working really hard behind the scenes. And I just came back from a trip with my friend, the fam, to Texas, and I filmed. I didn't film a ton of videos, but we filmed some really good quality content, and I got some other content that I'm working on as well. If you didn't get my tweet, I know some of you guys don't follow me on Twitter. You should, but I opened up a subreddit that you can be a part of, and there's like a kind of like a Discord in there, like a live chat, and you can chat there like all day long with fams. It's really cool. It's um, subreddit Omar Gosh, not Omar Gosh TV, just Omar Gosh. And I see a lot of the messages there. It's pretty cool. And one of the reasons why I opened up this subreddit is not just to interact, but I wanted to make a really cool place where people can share scary stories, and they don't all have to be paranormal. I've been I did one video like this on my other channel, Oh My Gosh TV, and I'm starting to get into, like storytelling and sharing people's experiences and stories like that. It didn't do the greatest, but I'm not giving up on it because the people that did watch it absolutely loved it. I think some people that are subscribed to me just didn't understand what it was at first. But it's very similar to if any of you, like, I'm a huge fan of like Corpse Husband. I've watched some of his videos, Mr. Nightmare back there, Creepy McPasta, I think that's his, or Mr. Creepy Pasta, I think that's his name.
Pasta?
It's Mick Creepy Pasta, I forgot. Anyway, but Mr. Nightmare and Corpse Husband were like my absolute favorites. My husband and I, Creepy McPasta, yeah. So, but I wanted to concentrate on like real videos, like real experiences with people, and not just paranormal ones. Maybe some like stalker situations that people have had in the past. People talking about like there's this one subreddit that I follow. It's called Let's Not Meet, and that's a pretty cool subreddit if you're into like creepy stories like that, and they're all real, true stories. But anyways, subreddit. Oh my gosh, go download Reddit and get in there, share some of your stories, and I might even share some of those in videos, and I might start uploading those videos either here or on my other channel, Oh My Gosh TV. And I'm going to be doing things a little bit different than like Corpse's Husband, and like I wanted to have my own brand, of course. I know that they do more like voiceover stuff, and I will do that. And people loved, yeah, people loved. Hey, thanks for joining. Somebody said I just joined.
Yeah, tell them why we don't allow pets now.
Why don't we allow
Yeah,
pets?
somebody said you changed it. You allow pets now. You don't.
Yes. Okay. That was another thing. Is this
They
place
peed
was?
on our bed.
Yeah, we had a couple of people bring pets here, and unfortunately, they were pets that shed a lot. And like somebody had brought a cat too, which I mean, it's we love our animals. I love, but if we're wanting to keep this place like sparkling clean, like having pets is something that kind of, I'm not gonna say it ruins that, but you have people that are allergic to pets. So it was just a little bit better because the couple of pets that we did have in here, we had a problem with hair sticking to blankets. Like blankets like this that are pretty hard to wash already because we want to maintain the nice bright colors. But yeah, we had like lab hair on them, and somebody had brought like it was a real fluffy dog, a real big fluffy white dog, and I mean it was just a lot of hair everywhere.
It was even in the fridge.
We had hair in the fridge. Oh
Yeah,
man.
and then one of the animals peed on one of our blankets, and we had to get rid of it.
Yeah. So that's the reason why. Um, yeah, I would. I mean, I love going to places where I can bring my pets along. Like when we went to Tennessee, we brought the pets along, and um, our pets don't shed though. So I mean, it's the hair, and of course, like they make messes here and there. So that's the reason why. If you're gonna do vacation rentals too, like I'm doing on Airbnb short term, I would strongly suggest. I mean, unless you're okay with it, but I mean, I don't know. I would strongly suggest being against having animals at your house. And I love animals. You know me. I love animals. But I like my 5-star rating on Airbnb. I have 5-star ratings on both.
Some people just don't pick up after their animals.
They don't. Yeah. I mean, some people do. But some people think that they pick up after the animals and they don't know that there's a lot of hair that hides. Tiffany's on her hands and knees. I showed it earlier. Did I show that on Instagram or I showed it here?
I don't know. You don't even show me nowhere.
She was all bent over on the ground on her hands and knees doing like Cinderella style. Like that's how she mops. She doesn't, yeah, she's on the ground just, but yeah, she sees a lot of that hair and like I don't want to hear her complaining. You know what I'm saying? So what's up, Maggie? What's up, Spike? What?
Wow.
What? I didn't say nothing. Hey, Lewis, what's up? What the paranormal? Sorry, I felt so bad. I was going to meet up with What the Paranormal. They live in Texas, and we weren't able to. If you didn't know, Texas is big. Like, I've never been to Texas before. I mean, it looks big on the map, but you don't realize how big it is until you get there. And you don't realize how big it is until you explore it. That's what she said.
Service animals are allowed.
Yeah, service animals. Yeah, I can't say no to that. Big boy Texas. But yeah, man, really sorry to my homies in Texas. Once I get to Texas, though, maybe the next time, we're going to have a little bit more locations. I was a little disappointed that we didn't get to go to some more locations, but I have some banger quality content. We have a video that me and James did, and I'll give you a little hint. We did something completely different. I don't even think I shared this with you, Tiffany. So James and I, we went to like a haunted location and we brought like a couple of cameras and I would give him my camera. He'd give me his camera. And for example, like on my video, it's going to go like back and forth between me and him. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, like we can kind of, and then and it's going to be completely different. It's not like I give him my footage because the footage he gives me is like just exclusive for my channel and vice versa. So James and I did something really cool like that. And I'm seeing some of you guys in my Reddit right now. Thank you so much. Again, it's Reddit, Omar Gosh. That's the name. You'll see like a little picture of me on there. There is some people that they kind of hijacked Omar Gosh TV and they use that subreddit, but that's not it. It's Omar Gosh. I think there's like 200 followers on it. And I have a couple of mods. I do need some more mods on it, but yeah, those videos are going to be kind of cool how we went back and forth. There's another one too where we're filming ourselves sleeping at nighttime, and I gave him some of my footage of like me in my room, and then he has footage of that he gave me of him in his room, and it kind of flops back and forth, which that's not something that I've never done before, like having two completely different cameras set up. So been concentrating on doing some great new content, something different. A lot of you been complain about the shorter videos too. Like I have been doing some shorter videos on YouTube, and it was more of an experiment. I'm gonna go back to making some longer videos. Um, and I want to give you guys, the best content. That's what it all boils down to. It's not about me, it's about you. And I want you guys to not only be entertained, I want you guys to be informed. I want you guys to have fun with me on my journeys and on my vlogs too. That's um, probably like one of the other reasons why I haven't vlogged a lot too, because I'm noticing like when I upload like a vlog video, they they'll get views, the first day or two, and then it's not content that like everybody wants to watch over and over again. And I want to, if you have some ideas, please throw them my way, because I've been beating myself up over that. And I love vlogging. I never started this channel to let me rephrase that. I started this channel to share my experiences. It was like a behind the scenes channel to my Omar Gosh TV channel, like how I go and travel, travel around the country, and I love that. Those videos, they seem like they do the best. But when it's connected to like horror and of course like some of our scary adventures, and it seems like most people want to watch that versus just a video of just me talking. You know what I mean? So yeah, I know a lot of you love the vlogs, and some of you guys more so love like the haunted videos, and trying to figure that out. And once I do, it's going to be awesome. So that's my goal. My goal is always you. So you the man, Omar. When you coming back to GA eventually? What is that noise? What is that?
What is that?
Is there something in the wall? What the hell is that?
Why does it sound like someone's walking on the roof?
What the hell? Do I have like a rodent in the wall or something? Weird. Okay.
There ain't no rodents here. That sounded like it was on the roof.
Maybe it was a squirrel. Okay. There was a squirrel. Squirrel moment. Here, I'm gonna read some of y'all's comments. You just dropped down to a 4-star rating now. I did? Can you check my Airbnb? Somebody's trolling me.
I was probably saying because you said something was in the wall.
Oh, okay. No one's complained though. I mean, we've had people stay here for even weeks sometimes. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I spray the yard and stuff. I don't hear it anymore.
It didn't sound like it was in the wall. It sounded like it was on top.
It was like the roof. So the roof is right there. We don't have an attic here. There's just like an aluminum roof, like right over this. So this is I do hear a squirrel, like, you hear that? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, 4-star rating. Here we come. Birds. It could have been no, I don't think it was a bird. It sounded like walking or tapping. Omar, your friend J Station got banned on YouTube. I know, I heard. Say a prayer for him, man. A ghost squirrel. You know what? My boy Jay though, like I wouldn't put it past him. He's gonna succeed. I've never. I was talking on my Instagram about Mo being a really hard worker. It wasn't until like when I met J Station, I met him, and I mean I know a lot of people don't like him and stuff, and some of his content may be controversial to some, but the guy is a grinder. Like he works really hard on his videos. I mean, am I gonna agree with all his videos? He's a great guy. I'm gonna say that he's a good guy, very misunderstood, and he's a good friend. He is a good friend, and he cares about people. I will say that. But sometimes when you get caught up in making content, you might make some bad decisions here and there, and I think he was kind of dealt a shitty hand because of that. Not saying that I agree with certain things that people do here and there, but the guy is gonna succeed. That's what I'm gonna say. So, ghost clown squirrel. That's what it was. Hey, thanks, Lou. I appreciate that. Appreciate the love. So this clown I caught on a video moving. It was like moving his hand, which was weird. How do you use a spirit box? Depends what spirit box you're using. If you're using like one of the ones that I have, like on like the Necrophonic or Dead Wave, they're both kind of different. I mean, they're really easy. You just hit start and you ask questions and stuff. But be really careful because those things could be kind of dangerous sometimes too. Glad you went live, Omar. Thanks, Merida. Glad you're here with us. What's up, Susie? Yeah, he was more of a kids channel, I think. Yeah, and I'm not trying to say anything bad about people's content. You know, everybody has different content. His channel, yeah, was kind of based around kids, but even before that, when he was doing like the 24-hour overnight challenges and stuff, I mean, the guy made a name for himself by really working hard. I mean, sometimes I'd be like, man, summoning Kermit the Frog at 3 a.m. I'm like, dude, that's not gonna get views. And like he gets views from it. Like the guy is so smart. Like he knows how to work. I will say that. So Coral, I think that was his name, said it was your birthday. Happy birthday. What happened with Aldo and Kazi? I haven't talked to Kazi in a while, but Aldo, I did see him in a video call with Mo like a few weeks ago, and he's doing really good. He's a good guy too. All those guys, man, they're all amazing people, great friends. You know, we all do different content. You know, we're all, at the end of the day, we're all content creators, and we're here to bring you guys the very best version of ourselves and good, entertaining content. Ali said, I miss them. Are you going to record another song? Eventually. I think eventually. What's up, my boy? Pete, what's up, Pete? What's up, Treya? When you come to Charlotte, when can you come to Charlotte, North Carolina? I was really close to Charlotte. We were in Lake Norman. It was so cold over there, though. How was Cookie? Cookie's good. Cookie's doing really good. Big shout out to everybody here that smashed that like button too and was here with me live. What do you think? Should I be leaving my live streams up on YouTube? Sometimes I kind of remove them because let's say you're looking for some new channels to follow and you see all of these live streams, and I'm not trying to bash any streamers out there, but if you're wanting to grow on YouTube, I think excessive live streaming, in my opinion, might hurt your channel because it takes away from that quality that you work so hard for to, have people coming back for more. Unless they're like really, I mean, there's some really good streamers out there, Ice Poseidon and, Rice Gum is a really good streamer. So yeah, there's a lot of people out there streaming and they have a lot of people that love their streams, but I like taking my time with editing and doing things like that. Yes, because we can watch again. Okay, cool. So I might leave this stream up. I'll leave it up here, but like, let's say this is why I kind of did my live streaming channel. That way I can leave those live streams up and people can watch them anytime. But I remember when I was really like doing a lot of those live streams, like this is way before live streaming was even popular. It was like when live streaming first started out on YouTube and it was so new. In fact, I think at one time I would do live streams and I would get like, I'm not even kidding you, I would get like 10,000 people watching the live stream at once. And it was so cool, like doing dumpster diving and stuff like that. But I quickly found out not to do live streams at different locations because then people show up. And not that I had anybody weird show up, but it caught you off guard, you know what I mean? Because people want to meet you and they know that where you're at, so if you have any haters out there, and there's some crazy people out there. I have some haters, you know what I mean? I don't hate them back, but I know that there's some crazy people out there, and you got to be careful if you're showing where you're at, you know what I mean? So I kind of stopped doing that, like showing where I was at when I live stream. Hi, bro. How about you go visit the Blair Witch Forest? I've always wanted to do that. Is it weird to be terrified of the clowns beside you? No, it's not weird. In fact, I've had quite a few people. In fact, the Jenny Love, that's I think she's here in the comments. She was on my Instagram. She came and stayed here alone one night just so then she can face her fear of clowns because she's terrified of clowns.
I face fine in here.
Another person that's terrified of
not
clowns?
human clowns though. Like
You're scared of human clowns?
yeah.
Okay.
I don't need them walking out for me.
Oh my God! You know it'd be so awesome.
No. What?
Like if if people, I don't know.
No.
Like just come and roll like
No.
randomly roll up like with a couple human clowns
No.
in the middle of the night.
No.
Yeah.
No, that-
You would have to request if you come stay at my clown cottage one night and you request the live human clown package.
No.
I might come visit you dressed as a clown, or maybe I'll send somebody. I don't know. But
That will drop our
somebody said rest in peace. No, I mean if there was a 6-star rating, I think that would definitely be a 6-star rating. Hard pass, Tracy said. Would you ever do a baby doll cottage? Ooh, I did. It's crazy because when I started the Airbnb business, I was wanting to kind of implement some because what's very common when it comes to like the places that you go and vacation. They're all the same. Yeah, there's some really cool ones and they look cool. They're beautiful. They're cozy. But how about an experience? You know, something that like the Clown Cottage. This is an experience. It's in a beautiful part of Florida. You could come vacation here, but it's unique. You know, like our camper is unique. It's like
staying in a treehouse.
What's that?
Unique.
Yeah. I love unique stays. I've only stayed in just a handful of really unique places, and I noticed that there's not enough of them. So I did think of a baby doll. Of course, I was reminded of it. The next house that I've been working on this house since October. We're dressing. That's going to be more of a cozy place, but it's going to be more of a mermaid place. So we're going to have a lot of mermaids there. So if you want to, I know a lot of you are sending us clowns like to our P.O. box. We love that. Thank you so much for doing so. If you want to send some mermaid stuff too, Tiffany was like, no.
I'm trying to keep that one like cute.
But we need mermaids.
We don't need it overwhelmed. Like we still have decorations that we don't even have anywhere to put them.
True. I think we have enough mermaids.
Yeah. Ask people if they would to see you do vlogs of like when we travel this summer, like staying in unique Airbnbs. Maybe when we go, that'll be like something. Maybe we can look for a treehouse Airbnb.
Yeah, we're going on a 4-week road trip. And I want to say in June. Yeah, in June and July, like part of June and July, like the end of June or the middle of June to the middle of July. And Boston's going to be with his dad during that time. So we figured she's really upset about that. But it's going to be cool. He gets to spend some time with his dad this summer. He hasn't seen him a whole lot. But yeah, we're going to be going on a road trip, possibly through Texas, back to California, maybe going up towards Oregon, Seattle, like Washington. It's going to be really nice weather up there. But when we do that, like Tiffany said, maybe we'll stop at some really unique Airbnbs along the way. I've always, where I've always wanted to stay in is one of those like train cars. Like,
and somebody called it Onique Stays.
Onique Stays. But yeah, like in
we have those. We should totally do that.
A storage container.
Yeah.
Like some people, have you seen what they do with storage containers?
Yeah.
It's amazing. There's somebody, I think in Brooksville, not too far away, that took a storage container and they have it on Airbnb for like $80 a night. And they turned it into a little house. Super cool. So yeah, we're gonna do that. The buffering is off the charts. Let me know here in the comments if we're buffering a lot. No, we're not. Yeah, I have a pretty good signal here.
Imagine how loud your fart would be in a storage container.
No, they have them like pretty insulated though. But what's up, Jesse? Not on my end. Okay, thanks. Yanira, go randonauting with Tiff. Definitely. We're almost done with an app. Like we did an app. I got together with somebody. Actually, the people that have our Spirit Box app, and they created a really cool. It's like a lot like Randonautica, but it uses a completely different technology. It's called ley lines to find locations. And I've tested it out in its early beta modes, and that's how we found the Jeffrey Epstein like grave in a video. And what else did we find? We found a couple weird things. Jody has the Scaranoia app, and that's in beta right now too. But we're getting a brand new release of the app. It's called Intentions, and that is gonna be hopefully it'll be released in the summertime. But it's a lot easier to use than Randonautica. Not saying anything bad. Randonautica is a great app. It's really cool, but it's kind of around that same genre of finding some cool locations. Cool. I want to check out that app. Yeah, it's called Intentions, and then I know Scaranoia is going to be out too. I'm also beta testing Scaranoia, but they're just cool apps to find cool locations. And you know what? I've never done this before. Maybe like just open up your map, like on your phone, and just put your finger on like a random location and think. And I don't know, I feel like it challenges you to open your eyes and look around and find some cool locations. You need to make a mermaid Airbnb with the new place you are. Yeah, that's the whole plan. And it does have a lot of mermaids. We're gonna call that one the mermaid. So
You've been to Clinton Road, right? In Jersey?
yeah, I've been to Clinton Road a couple times.
Yeah.
Not with Chris. I went with James.
Okay, and James went with Chris before, right?
No.
Because I know that I thought Chris took them one time, no? Or maybe Chris just has.
Maybe.
He lives there.
I thought it was somewhere else. Yeah, Clinton Road that's a pretty cool place. No, you are not. You're not buffering. Okay, cool. All right, maybe it's that person's connection or something. Random thought, but nah, bro, not feeling a mullet.
That's so. Thank you.
No. So
Thank you.
but I didn't say I was gonna do it.
You told me you wanted to do it. You
I did. So
laid in bed and was like, I'm gonna grow.
I did a poll on my YouTube channel, Omar Gosh TV, last night, and it got a lot of votes. And I was like, would you ever sport a mullet? Mullets are kind of coming back, and I mean, I used to have a mullet.
I've seen
I got a nice thick head of hair, so I was thinking about growing it out like all the way, like almost like my son Max. I have really curly, really pretty curly hair actually. That I can say that because I'm a hairdresser. Barbara said no mullet, but I don't know. I was thinking about experiment, maybe a little rat tail, like my little Puerto Rican rat tail, like I used to have. It's curly, so it might not always look really cool. The '80s returns. I don't know. I like being clean cut for the most part, but I'm starting to, go a little thin. I mean, not too much, but I don't know. I'm thinking about growing my hair out. The last time I had longer hair I was 18 years old. So, I mean, I've been clean cut since, and I'm kind of tired of it. I cut my hair. I mean, let me know here in the comments, how often, like guys out there, how often do you get a haircut? I get a haircut at least every 2 weeks, sometimes even weekly. And if I'm filming a lot, yeah, it's weekly because I like looking fresh. So when you have your hair a little bit longer, I feel like you don't have to worry about that. But I don't know. There's some pros and cons to having longer hair. When I used to be a hairdresser, it took me a long ass time to build a clientele because women are a little bit different than men. I mean, there's some women out there, but I mean, for example, I know there's some hairdressers out there and there's some women out there that have shorter haircuts. Let me know if your hair was higher maintenance when it was shorter versus longer. As far as like getting it cut and maintained. When your hair is shorter, it loses its shape in like 1 month. But it's easier to do. Like it is easier to do. So there's some, when your hair is longer, it might be a little bit harder to do, but it might be easy pulling your hair back in a ponytail and do that. Mandy said, no, Omar, leave your hair as it is. Okay, go for long hair.
We'll cut that thing off in your sleep. I just might.
Shorter, Amy said. Lori said, maintaining is easier when it's long. And I mean, that's the thing is I would have clients, women clients they wouldn't come get their hair done, but every 6 months, like for haircuts. These are clients that are obviously getting hair color all the time. Or if they do get hair color, it's kind of low maintenance. But I mean, like how often do you think like if you were on top of your hair,
Mhm.
it's my fault, by the way. She's got like this much roots, but they're not bad. You don't have a lot. She don't have like. I don't think she has any gray hair. Got like
I
one.
have so much gray hair, and you're like colorblind or something.
No, it's not that bad.
Yes, no, it's bad.
They're
It's
wisdom
not
blondes.
highlights. It's
But
not. I mean,
the thing is, though, for you to be on top of your hair, like if you got highlights all the time, it would be like what, every 3 months?
I feel like less, more than that.
Really? Like every maybe 2 months? I mean, I used to schedule people every 8 weeks,
Yeah, my hair.
like
would
for
be out
color,
of control.
if they wanted to be on top of it.
That's why it's always up in a ponytail.
But see, if you didn't have gray, like for some people that don't have like any gray, they could go like 6 months
Yeah.
without getting their hair done.
I just feel like my hair feels better when it's done.
Yeah, I mean, everybody, my hair feels better when I get it done.
off.
Mullets are so in now, and the horsey, it's like a rat's tail, but up higher. Yeah, like I was thinking about like, keeping my hair short, part a business in the front, party in the back, like they say. Tiffany does not want me to do a mullet, but I think it'd be cool. Like, imagine if I was just like, I'll just whip out this little rat tail
Yeah,
from
imagine if you didn't though.
I think it'd be cool. But man, I've been live here for almost an hour. I've been having a great time with you guys. Thank you so much for being live with me. Do a man bun. I got this really funny video. A lot of you would probably enjoy it. And one of the creators on YouTube that's pretty big, his name's Bryce Hall. He is in it, and it's just like I think he was real popular at that time on like maybe like You Now or something. I can't remember. He was a pretty big deal back then too. This is like in 2015, I believe, 2015. But anyways, I have one. It was a fake man bun. This is when man buns were really, really popular. Like everybody had a man bun except me. So I bought this fake man bun, and I was like sneezing, and it was falling off at people, and it was so funny. You have to see it. And I did it to Bryce Hall. Actually, I think you could look it up like that, like sneezing off my man bun, Bryce Hall. Then you could look it up that way. But it's a pretty funny video, and it was at like Playlist Live or something. I hate my hair being long, Donna said. Some women look amazing with short hair. Like I would have some clients that they just had these perfect faces to rock some really cool short hair. So I would definitely ask a stylist, and they'll give you their professional opinion. I mean, I'll be very brutally honest with some people sometimes, and tell them, hey, short hair might not complement your facial structure, but maybe longer hair, maybe leaving the hair a little bit past your chin, but there's some people out there that they can really rock a really cool short haircut. So just think, like when you see short hair, like so many women, when you see it looking really cute on some other women, like it might not be the same, for you, so definitely get somebody's like opinion out there. I got the COVID quarantine long hair. Somebody said, that's what's up. I can't stand my long hair right now. It's too long for me. Nothing wrong with getting reshaped and changing it up a little bit. Shoulder length haircuts are really in.
It's Gina the Fam's birthday.
Oh, Jan the Fam, happy birthday. My husband won't let me cut my hair. He loves my long hair. Most guys really do love long hair.
But it's something to pull.
I mean, I think you could still have some hair to pull, even if it's shorter. But here's the thing. I'm one of those guys that, I guess it's because I'm a hairdresser or retired hairdresser, but I can appreciate long hair. I can appreciate short hair. I mean, there's even some women out there that have hair as short as me that it looks really good on them, So yeah, I'm not a hater of short hair on women. It looks really cute on some women. My birthday was the 4th. Happy birthday, belated birthday. If you have a man bun, you need a Subaru to pull off the full effect. That's the first. I ain't never heard
Who I
that.
think looks so cute with a man bun though? Max.
Max does look cute with a man bun. Yeah, he does. Let's see. I'm reading some of y'all's comments here. Appreciate all the engagement on my live stream today. What's up, Rebecca? Hey, Alyssa. Love to meet you guys someday. You're kind and inspiring. Oh, thanks. And a lot of you are too. That's one thing I've learned about a lot of my fams here. And I've talked about this before. When I used to be a hairdresser, I feel like some of you can agree that the people that you love to be around are a reflection of who you are as a person. When I had clients, I had a pretty good clientele, like from people that got their hair done with me, and I felt that about 90% of the people, not there, because there was some Karens that would sit in my chair every once in a while and kind of complain about everything that you try to do really good for them, especially if you go above and beyond your service. But a majority of people, 90%, were funny, they were kind, they were pretty much like me. And I feel like if you're putting yourself out into the universe as a kind, loving, inspiring person, you attract those kind of people. With that said, the person who just made that comment, I believe you're exactly the same way. We're a reflection of each other, and that's why I call you guys family, because a lot of you, especially if you notice maybe my kindness, a lot of you are exactly the same way. You're kind, you have empathy towards others. I I can't, sometimes I catch myself sometimes. I'll give you an example. A couple of days ago, I bought a lot of stuff for the new mermaid house. With of course, like it's my business. I had to buy like towels and soaps, pillows, bed sheets, and I was at Dollar General or something, and there was like, I think there was this person behind me, and they were so rude. They see me pull up with my they see me pull up with my cart full of all this shit. Okay, excuse my French, and they were like, ugh, like I gotta wait in line. There's only one cashier, of course, checking people out. So, like, before they even complained, I was like, man, they got one or two things. I'm gonna let them go in front of me. And of course, like, I had to wait in line too. There was like two or three people in front of me, and I let them go in front of me. And this is like, they're already huffing and puffing, having to come behind me, and I'm already thinking to myself, like, I was gonna let you like go in front of me anyways. You know what I mean? And I believe there was two other people that went behind that person, and I still let them go in front of me because I mean it's just being thoughtful towards others. You know what I mean? Not everybody's like that, and I know that there's a lot of you in the comments that are like that. You think of others before you think of yourself, and it's good to do that. There's I've been blessed a lot in my life, and I believe that's because I offer my blessings towards others, and it's not all monetary. It's not all blessings when it comes to money or material things. It's just thinking of others. Maybe helping an old elderly woman cross the street. Opening that door, leaving that door open a little bit longer for somebody coming right behind you.
Oh, that elderly lady down on the escalator? That was so cute.
Oh, I forgot about that. She snapped a picture one time. There was this old woman. She looked terrified. She was getting ready to go down this escalator, and I was it an escalator?
Yeah, it was an escalator at the airport.
At the airport, okay.
Yeah, we walked up, and
Uh-huh.
we were coming up, and then we see her going like this.
Yeah, she was so scared.
Oh my God, it was the cutest little thing. And then you walked over and just kind of like lifted her up and got her on it, and then like took her down and came up. And I took a picture of it and I posted it because it was like number 3,500,000 da 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 of reasons why I love you. And then of course there were people like, oh, if you had to post it, then it wasn't. And I'm like, it's good to share positivity.
Yeah,
There's so much negative in the world. Like, share positivity. Show something good. Like, why do you always want to see negative stuff?
And some people like, yeah. I mean, it's good to share and inspire others to do the same thing. I mean, I'm not saying like, announce it to the world. Squirrel ghost again. That sounds like a tarantula.
What?
Look, listen. That's the four-star tarantula.
Where?
Listen. But we don't have an attic
Dude,
there.
there's freaking spiders on top of clowns. I'm never coming in this house again. Where?
Listen. Of course it goes away when you come. It's like when you call your parents to like see the monster under the bed, and then he like disappears when they show up. Anyways, Big snake chilling in the ceiling. Oh, maybe it's an alligator. Got a poltergeist in that place. I don't know. It's good to be like that, even though people don't appreciate it. Yeah, man, I agree. I hate spoilers. I sent message on Instagram. Um, I'm sorry. Why the sad faces? Why the crying faces? Whatever you're going through, man. Of course. Look, now it's doing it. I'm gonna beat you up with my clown, whoever you are. Okay, he's right up here. Where are you? Hey, do you guys want to tour the clown cottage? Let me know. I mean, it's what you see is what you get, but I'm gonna show you around just a little bit. That is Screw. My friend Jody made that clown out of a mannequin. Yeah, he put latex on it and everything. Pretty cool. All right, cool. Tour. So this is the outside. We got this really cute porch out here, and I got a couple of clowns out there. There goes my palm tree right there, but it's a really cute place. There's also a porch out on the side too, but this is like the living room. I guess you could make this into a bedroom if you wanted. There's our clown carpet. Watch your step. There's some clowns there that you can practice being a clown. I have to disinfect that every time that somebody comes stays. Okay, love you.
Love you. Where do you want this at?
What? I'll take it. I'll put it over here. So we have a journal here. Like if you come stay at the Clown Cottage, you can share your experiences, whether they're haunted or maybe you have some suggestions, to, how we can make the Clown Cottage a better experience. So far, I mean, everybody that comes and stays here, they love it. Like I said, we have a 5-star rating. You don't really ever see 5-star ratings on Airbnb, and our retro camper still 5-star rating. I like to go above and beyond. I mean, I ask people that come stay there, like, hey, what can we do, to make your stay better? Sometimes I'll put little snacks in the fridge and make it affordable. I share local things to do, to people that are staying that aren't from around here. But yeah, we got more clowns over here. Thanks, Justin. Justin said, I love the retro camper. Now,
That's popping.
my retro camper is just 2 doors down. Wait, 2 doors down or 3 doors down?
2 or 3.
Yeah. So that one is Airbnb.com/H/the retro. Or is it the retro river?
I don't think it'd be Retro River because.
I think it's just the retro. Yeah. And this one is Clown Cottage, of course. Same thing. Airbnb.com/H. Love you too. Drive safe. She's going to Tampa to take Boston to get his cast removed. Boston had broke his arm like a month or so ago. But that is Peekaboo. That's his name. I just named him right now, but that's my Peekaboo clown. And we got quite a few clowns here. Let me turn the camera. This is the kitchen area. It's a cute little space. We got a polka dotted closet over there. My friend Bailey, Fams, they stayed here and they drew that for us. And there's some like little, things here if you want to, some people will do this. Crazy Clown Land is very terrifying. Creepy clown, demonic. What? I'm just reading this for the first time, by the way. There was some more others set up here. These are things from fan mail that people had sent us. Here is our bathroom. Really cool. I do got to get another like a shower liner for this. I just noticed that, but this is a really neat space. There's a skylight up there, and somebody had sent that to us as well. Thank you so much. That's Pennywise, by the way. Got polka dots up there too. And then this is one of my favorite spots here because of my 6'5" Pennywise right there. I don't know if that's how tall he is. He's pretty tall. And we got some clowns up there. My friend Patricia Boyer, she sent us some of these clowns too. She sent that right there. We got some books here, some clown books. Yeah, the place is always evolving and getting more and more clowns all the time. But yeah, there's no place like this ever. The closest, like I said, is the Clown Motel. And like they don't have sheets that are clowns. They have like a couple murals here and there. Definitely go check it out because it's haunted. If you love haunted places, the Clown Motel in Tonopah, Nevada, super cool place. But yeah, I don't think anyone has as much clowns as I have in one place that you could spend the night with. I'm gonna show you our back porch too. This is pretty cool. So we have like a little porch back here that you can hang out with. Oh, look at the little lizard. Hi, little guy. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Little area right here. I got a little backyard too. Some flowers. Yeah, I think my property goes all the way up to that tree over there. So, I'm gonna show you the roof. That's the roof that we just seen right now. So, whatever was just walking was on top of that. It was probably a squirrel. So, go ahead and lock that. Got the the TV right there. It's a really cute space. Really cute space. Plenty of closet space. Oh, there's the box fan. Hey, thank you so much to my last fam that left that, because we had a little dingy fan that wasn't working, and they left that for us. I love that. That's one thing that's cool about our Airbnb property too, is people will come, they'll stay here, and they leave cool things behind as gifts, especially clowns. Some people have come here, stayed, and left some clowns behind. But hey, big shout out to everybody that came, and they're on also my brand new subreddit. I know some of you probably missed that part. I have a brand new subreddit called Omar Gosh, where people can share their horror stories, real horror stories. I might even post them to videos, if you want like a shout out in a video stuff too. And it's just a cool place that you can share scary scenarios. It doesn't all have to be paranormal too. It could be maybe a stalker situation you had. I mean, I have a couple stories that I could probably share myself. Wow, I probably should. Yeah, I've had some stalker situations in the past. I mean, even before YouTube, I think everybody's had some scary scenarios, happen. Maybe even some miracles. So I wanted to make a place like that where people can just kind of share. They can read. They can be entertained, of course, too. So be sure to check it out. It's Reddit, and then I think it's but the subreddit is Omar Gosh. Not Omar Gosh TV, but Omar Gosh. And I'm there. So, let me read some of these comments here. I would love to visit Florida, but Jody makes it sound so sketchy. I promise Florida isn't as sketchy as you think. You know what's really funny? So there was this thing on Twitter that I seen about maybe a year or two ago, where I guess it's called the Florida Man. And what you do, it's a whole challenge where you put your birthday and you put Florida Man. So I want some of you guys to do it right now and let me know in the comments what your Florida Man is. So Google Florida Man and put your birthday, and I guarantee you it's going to be something like just crazy. Mine was like Florida Man gets arrested for beating wife up with bag of Doritos, or it was something like ridiculously funny like that. So I want to know your Florida Man. What's up, Edward? Happy birthday. Let's see your Florida Man today for April 12th. How much is it to stay in the retro RV? I want to say it's a little bit different. I have it set up with Airbnb to kind of go according to, like if it's not too busy, or right now we're in a really busy season. But even with that said, I mean, I believe it's under $100 a night, maybe like 77. It's not a lot of money, you know what I mean? So it's kind of nice because I'm able to have it, like I have it rented out all the time, like the camper, even the Clown Cottage. This place it's always rented out because I have it as an affordable price, so people find it. It's really close to the river. So, and I mean, there's so much to do here in the area here, even in like the park that we're in right now. Like there's a beautiful swimming pool. There's trails. There's a lot to do. There's a game room. So, hey, thanks. Somebody said your Clown Cottage is so cool. Thank you so much. I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome too. It was a dream of mine. So with a lot of you helping out. Big shout out to people that came and stayed here and they believed and they wanted to be part of the Clown Cottage, because I thought this place was probably going to close down right when I opened it. And there was a side of me that I was even doing. I mean, I opened it up to as a business. I mean, this is my business. This is I want to be able to maybe have this for my kids one day. Maybe when I'm gone one day, this could be a business for some of my kids. For them to take over. Maybe this might be a house for one of my kids to live in one day. So all in all, it's a good investment. But I was even at one time thinking to myself, I'll just leave the clowns in this place, even though it's not getting rented out. Because I love coming in here and filming. You know what I mean? Like, I want to have a cool place where maybe I could come here, edit videos, do some live streams, of course, and just have some peace and quiet. Because my house gets a little noisy sometimes with my birds and my dogs. And there's a lot of Florida mans in here. Florida man flashes buttocks at IHOP after impersonating a police officer to get free food. Okay, so that's Carol's and Family's Unknown Adventures. I know who you are, Carol. I think I just got an email from you that popped up on my screen. Kristen's Florida man exposes himself to cheerleaders handing out candy canes at middle school. Oh my gosh. Susie's Florida man nearly naked rides bike backwards on Interstate 95 in Miami. Oh my God. Where is your Airbnb at in Florida? It's in Weeki Wachee, Florida. That's where it's at. And you can see all the pictures of it on airbnb.com/h/clown cottage if you want to check it out. And you could also book it if you want to book it there. Do you still need mods? I believe I need some mods on my Reddit. Florida people are wild. Tried renting the Clown Cottage for my birthday, but it was all booked. Would love to stay there. I'm so sorry. It does get booked up. But yeah, if you ever want to stay here, you have to kind of do it ahead of time. Especially right now, it's been getting booked up. Like, I think this whole month is pretty much booked up on the weekends. Like right now, I think the next 3 days are open, but like the weekends, all the weekends always get booked. And I do have like a 2-night minimum, because there's no point in having somebody come stay one night and then having to clean the very next day and stuff. Florida man back in jail after not paying for taxi that picked him up from jail. That's hilarious. Could you imagine that? Like calling in a taxi and then like from jail? Just got connected with your Reddit. Hey, thank you so much. Florida man murder was really elaborate suicide by balloon. What in the world? Well, this stream isn't helping the tourist season for Florida. I wonder why you say that. Is it because of the clowns? Or is it because of that squirrel on my roof right now? Florida man robs Wendy's after grilling burger. Oh my God. Florida man gropes Disney princess Disney World while sitting next to his wife. Oh my God. Why would you be so stupid? Florida man gets tased 9 times by police. Oh, hey, thanks, Jules, for sharing the Clown Cottage link. Thank you so much. I wonder if I can pin that. I don't know. If I missed your Florida man, go ahead and repost it because I want to read it again. Florida man hit dad in face with pizza after learning he helped deliver him, police say. Hey, Omar, why not do a blog on doing up your Airbnb? I have a couple of vlogs that I've done here, and I think I've had some vlogs of us like fixing up the place. This place needed some work when I first got it, but it wasn't horrible. Like, we had to patch up some holes and do a lot of like remodeling outside, a lot of cleaning, a lot of painting, but it wasn't terrible. I mean, it was in pretty nice condition. The mermaid house, though, that took me like 6 months, and it's not like a super big house. It's bigger than this house for sure. That one's going to be meant to sleep more people, but that place, that took me a long time to fix up. It was some I think the woman that lived there, which she had passed away, may her soul rest in peace, and she passed away from cancer, and I believe it was breast cancer, and the whole house was pink, and I love pink. Don't get me wrong, but not a huge fan. Door just opened. This door just opened. I know Tiffany's not here anymore. She went to go get Boston from school. Okay, maybe it's just the wind. Florida man pepper sprayed mom because she was a narcissist. Oh my God. Well, hey, some people deserve what they get. Not saying she deserved to be pepper sprayed, but I don't like narcissists. Florida man clings onto hood of car while flying down the highway. What? It said Florida man didn't do anything on 11/30/81. Just put 11/30. You don't have to put the year. Just put 11, like just put your actual birthday. You might find like a couple good ones too. January 11th, Florida man arrested with 40 grams of cocaine and ate part of cop's car seat. Florida has nothing on Texas when it comes to crazy stories. I wonder if anybody's done a Texas man on the birthday. Florida man dances naked in front of Arby's because he's got the meats. Oh, I'm telling you, this Florida man thing is so funny. Have you ever visited haunted locations in Michigan? I'm hoping to get to Michigan this summer. That would be great. I do have some fam. My fam Jules is from Michigan, and her beautiful family. Say hello to Melody for me, by the way, too. I need some more Florida mans. Florida man accused of using Kool-Aid packets to steal Walmart merchandise. What the heck? Florida man accused of smearing feces in Crunch Fitness restroom sauna. What? That's like some, yeah, that's some caveman shit right there, man. Florida man blames demons after beating pregnant girlfriend for playing Xbox. Dang, poor lady. Florida man threw a cheeseburger at a pregnant woman. Was mine. Florida man takes over the internet. Florida man denies syringes found inside rectum. What? Florida man arrested after calling sheriff to get his meth tested. What made you want a clown cottage? Okay, Mary Lou, thank you so much for the awesome question. So, a lot of you don't know this. That's a really good question, by the way. But I had a fear of clowns. So when I was little, my parents would have birthdays for me, and we had a very, very close family church. And there was this woman, a young woman, God rest her soul. She's passed on, and she's in heaven now. But her name was Jackie. Jackie Soto was her name. And she was a younger woman at the time, and she would dress up as a clown for my birthday. And I was terrified, absolutely terrified. And I was scared of clowns for a really, really long time. I mean, this was like a human clown, of course. It wasn't, like clowns like this. I mean, these are scary to some people too, but I was scared. And after I beat that fear of clowns, I kind of liked clowns. Once I understood clowns, like clowns were really, like they are kind of creepy. I can see the creep factor behind them. Some people have like clown phobias, and there's a whole name behind that. But the real reason why clowns were even created were, they're supposed to make people laugh. They're supposed to make people happy. So I've always loved that. I love the creep factor behind clowns. So the reason why I created this place is because when I went to the Clown Motel in Tonopah, Nevada, I thought to myself, and this is before the new owners took it over, because the new owners that are there now, they took that place to the next level. It's so cool. It has this really unique character. It's kind of a dingy motel, and I loved that. I loved that. What's the word for it? Not retro. There's a word. It'll come to me in a second. Nostalgia. That's the word. It had a nostalgic effect, just kind of the dinginess and the clowns. And it was a place that was created in like the 1980s or the 1990s. and it had that feeling behind it, and it just kind of reminds me of my childhood. But at the same time, I felt like it could be better. So I always had it in my head, like, you know what? Why not one day have a house, not a hotel, but a house where it just had more clowns, where you could actually spend the night with some clowns, maybe even some haunted clowns. And that was this idea, and it came to life. I wanted to have a place that people can come and spend the night and have an experience, a unique experience, whether it be maybe facing their clown fears or just being somewhere that's different where you can take pictures and just have somewhere cool to share with your friends and family. Like, hey, I stayed here. Like, I know I was crazy to do so, but I stayed the night with like tons of creepy clowns. You know what I mean? Like the clown motel, it has nothing on this place. I love the clown motel. Um, Definitely completely unique space in itself. But this is different. This is way different, and that's why I started my clown cottage. So I just wanted to share. I wanted to share that with you. Um, Somebody asked the question. So, Florida man runs over grandma with shopping cart because Batman was chasing him. What the hell? The clown wasn't like that before. Did he move or something? When are you going back to Randonautica? I will be doing some of those really soon. I love those videos. I know me and Joey were talking about doing one really soon. And we were going to test out our apps like together again too. Circus here in Vegas has a lot of clowns. Yeah, I've been to Circus. Um, Not really. Not like this. But yeah, they do have some clowns. I love the Circus. Like that's a cool hotel, and I love the nostalgia behind that place too. But it's not, yeah, it's not really like if you. I'm talking about the rooms that you spend the night in. There's not a lot of clowns in there, but it's a cool place. Circus is cool, and it is haunted, but it's too many people there to do any kind of investigation. I went there one night to try to see if I can, do a little ghost hunting, and there was way too many people. And I mean, they're like on that 3 hour delay, 3 hour delay, like with the time. So like you have to stay up extra late. So more vlogs, fam. There goes that noise again. How about a bird themed cottage? Ooh. Yeah, I mean that's the whole thought, like create small spaces, that are affordable where I can make them affordable for people to stay in, but making them very unique places to stay. I think having a dollhouse is kind of a cool idea. I thought about this is kind of cool, and I've only seen a few places like this. But do you remember when we were kids? I know some of you that are my age, like in your 30s, the whole like fairy tale shoe house. I was thinking of creating, like making myself a shoe house, a small shoe house, like a tiny house, but made it looks like a shoe. You know what I mean? Like a fairy tale house. And I think that's, yeah, that might be a project in the future. The cockatoo cottage. Dude, that would be awesome. Yeah, so I might do something like that, like do a shoe house. And I mean that I don't think that'll cost a whole lot of money to make. And just having those cool, unique spaces. I mean, when I know when I want to go spend the night somewhere and go on vacation, like the more unique the place is, the better for me. Like, I mean, most places all look the same. Every hotel you go to, what do they have in common? It's like the two traditional beds, a little coffee maker and TV in the middle, and they're all the same. I mean, some of them have different amenities. Some of them might have like a nicer pool than the other. Some of them might have a really cool indoor water park. I've seen some of those too. But like, as far as the place where you go to sleep at night, the place where you're taking pictures with your family, they're all the same. Even a lot of Airbnbs are all the same. Like, why not have something unique, somewhere where people can go that is just very, very different? like the tree houses and stuff. Florida man accused of spitting at boy who refused to remove mask. Oh my God. Have you ever been to Zach's Haunted Museum? Yes. In fact, I made a video there, and it was a hidden camera video because they do not allow filming. But that was one of the coolest places that, I mean, there was just so much haunted artifacts there that there was some rooms that I wasn't able to go in because I could kind of feel like the spirit, or like something negative, like a negative effect. But that's a cool place. If you're ever in Las Vegas, definitely check out Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum. Super cool place and a lot of history there. But they're very, very big on like not taking pictures and not doing any videos there. And it's kind of a bummer. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a bummer. That's another thing too. Is I love like this place right here. It had some haunted history on the land, and I figured, hey, like why not have a little bit of haunted history and have a place where people, if they want to do some ghost hunting, they could do that too. Like if you're a YouTuber, come in here, come film. Have quite a few like Raptor Adventures, I believe. Jenny's Haunted, or is it Jenny? Yeah, Jenny Love Paranormal stayed here. Jesse's Haunted Adventures, I think that's her name. She used to be Jesse's Paranormal, or no, it's Jesse's Paranormal Adventures. But she was Jesse's Histories and Mysteries. She films a lot with my friend Marie. Marie did a video here. So, I mean, I love that stuff. If you're a YouTuber, you want to come, like, I welcome that because it gets the word out there. Everybody has different experiences at different places, So that's my biggest knock on the Haunted Museum. And I don't know. I mean, it's been a couple years since I've been there. Cool place. But I think, let me know in the comments if you agree. Wouldn't you agree, like, if you had a place, you want people to, like, film it. You want people to share on social media. I think it's kind of old school when people are kind of strict on, oh, you don't take any pictures, at this location because, I'm scared that it's going to give away too much information. And I get that. I do get that. If you film an entire tour of a place, like there's no point in that person wanting to come and do a tour there and pay money. However, maybe there should be some limits. Like instead of not being able to film or take pictures at all, like, I don't know, like why not let them like with a limitation, like, hey, you can't film the entire tour, but go ahead and make a couple videos, here, maybe offer a paranormal investigation night, for people that, I mean, I would certainly, like, if I had the opportunity, I would rent that place out and do a video there because it's such a cool place. So, you should come to Southwest Washington. What's up, Lynn? Is that where you're at? Old military forts, Cape. Oh, I just missed your comment. Sorry. Hey, thanks, Jules, for sharing the Clown Cottage Airbnb link. Mary, big shout out to you. Can you give my granddaughter Ivy a shout out? Hey, Ivy, shout out to Ivy. And Jaina, of course. She's your biggest fan ever. Aw, give her a big hug for me. And a high five. Black Cat Salem says meow. Can you say hi to us, please? What's up, Nightly? Jared. Hi, Omar. How you doing, everyone? Florida man loses his shorts while breaking into car dealership. Oh, my God. People are so stupid. Florida man goes on beer run with gator in hand. It sounds like Florida, for sure. You should come to Michigan, but during the summer. I will not go up north unless it's warm. Just throwing that out there. I'm waiting for it to get warm before I go and travel. Florida man who marooned himself on Lake Fountain says he took too much MDMA. What the hell is that? And wanted to be with the swans. Oh my God. What's up, Hannah from New Jersey? What's up, Nicole? Can you say hi? Give me a kiss. What's up, Sabrina? Stephanie, yes, I'll absolutely keep you in my prayers. Meth smoking Florida man beats up mattress in jealous rage. He's jealous of his mattress? What the hell? Florida man arrested for dropping a suitcase from an airplane and hitting someone on the head. Oh my God, I hope that person's okay. I lost my train of thought, by the way. just reading some of y'all's comments. Well, I don't even know what I was saying right now. I was talking to you about something completely slipped my mind. Sorry, I'm human. Uh, hey there, what's up, Ultimate? What's up, Nan? What's up, Tyler? Michael, Debbie, American Man. What's the worst demon UVE come across, Omar? I'm not sure what that comment means. But I do have quite a few stories about like demonic things. Love your clowns. Thank you, Terry. Lori. Hey, Omar from Jersey. Hello from Milwaukee. That's another place I'm wanting to go to too, is Wisconsin. You should put on your pamphlets. All videos and pictures need specific hashtag added to their posts. So yeah, I agree. Oh, we were talking about Zach Bagans. Yeah. So I did make a video there. I shared it when I used to do memberships on this channel. I did share, it was an exclusive video. And the reason why I didn't release that video is because I didn't want to get in trouble, like with the Haunted Museum, that I filmed it and I released it in the public. So I always kept that video hush. But I did make a video there. The quality isn't the greatest because I used like a hidden camera. I mean, this thing was worse than my cell phone. What the hell? Oh my God, you scared me.
What?
I seen the car door open. I'm like, somebody's breaking into the car. Okay. Love you. Hey, you left your matcha. Huh? Your matcha. I drank it all. Okay, I'll throw it away. Or I'll use it as a pee cup. Anyways, I remember that. Sweet. I have a friend in Florida, so if I ever go to Florida, I'll be staying at your... Hey, that's what's up. While you're still here. Yeah, I've been here a while, I guess. Yeah, Tiffany, she went to go pick up... Boston School isn't far from the Clown Cottage, actually. She just picked him up right now, but I guess his phone was in my truck. Yeah, because I dropped him off this morning. Well, we both did. We were together.
I need a trash bag.
A trash bag?
Yeah.
Like a big one?
Yeah. I need to put all this trash back in it.
What trash?
The trash that you put out by the curb. I need it back because I need to put it away. I need to go. I'm late.
Okay. Hang on. Hang on, guys. Here, take a look at the clowns there for a second. Like
I just ran over it. So
you ran?
So I need a new bag. Come on. Where's that?
Chill. I gotta go out here.
Oh, I didn't do something where it was. I would have got it.
I love you. Here, put this one here. Come on. I'll get it. Okay, I'm back. Ugh. All right, sorry about that. So how y'all doing? Dark said. Get planters that are clown shoes. Florida man dances around campfire while probing a dinosaur with a crack rock. What? Check your intro email, please. Oh, I haven't been on that website or email in a while. If you guys are still sending me intros. Cheyenne, Wyoming is so haunted. That's what's cool. Florida. I would definitely going up to Wisconsin. Florida man arrested after he attempted to pay for his McDonald's order with weed. Oh my God. How dumb could you be? I guess there's a lot of dummies here in Florida. I mean, I'm a big dummy sometimes, but you won't hear me on the Florida man news because I've never been arrested and I never will be because I like to stay out of trouble. Florida man arrested for teaching kids where babies come from. Oh my God. And he wasn't a teacher. Do a 90s theme. Oh, check this out. So the mermaid house that I'm working on right now, being that it had a lot of pink in it, remember I was telling you that we redid the whole thing. The lady that lived there before was a breast cancer patient, and she, I guess in honor of that, she did the whole house in pink. I mean, the cabinets were pink. The countertops were pink. The carpet was pink. I mean, even the freaking ceiling fan was pink. Everything was pink, and it was super 90s. I mean, it was not like, it wasn't nice. I mean, like, it was pink, but it wasn't like a pretty shade of pink. It was kind of like, I don't know, hard to describe. But it, like if I were to show you the before and after pictures, which I might do like a video on that house eventually, and show you a little bit of it. But um, yeah, we completely redid that house. It's really really nice now. Um, but it was pretty pink. But I thought before making it like a mermaid theme and making it kind of beachy because it's on the water, I had thought about making it a 90s, like maybe a 90s house, or maybe even an 80s, like an 80s themed house. And I might do something like that in the future, like, have like the old arcades and like the lights, maybe like some glass blocks. And yeah, it's too much pink, somebody said. And Tiffany was like, no, and not just Tiffany, quite a few people told me, look, like, hey, this place is on the water. You need to embrace the whole water thing, and do something more, like beachy theme. Like I love all that. I love like the the sea turtles and the mermaids and like I love beach decorations, and there's so much of that here in Florida. So yeah, I wanted to embrace that a little bit. It's not super unique, but super cool. That's not too bad. A nauseating shade of pink. Yes, Dale. It was it was an ugly pink. Yeah, definitely ugly. It wasn't pretty. Some things were pretty, like some of the lamps and things like that, but it was too much pink. Florida man rips piping out of his walls for cheap beer money. Oh my god. It must have been like for the copper or whatever. But anyways, I just noticed I've been on here for almost 100 minutes long, and I thank you for some of you that stayed here since then and you tuned in. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. I have a lot of work to do. I got to get over to the mermaid house actually and do some work, and I got a lot of work to do over there. But I'm probably gonna have that up on my Airbnb site. I'm shooting for like the maybe like a week or two. I got a lot of painting to do on the outside there, but yeah, that place is going to be another affordable place. So I mean, if you guys ever want to go on vacation in Florida, you want like an affordable place to stay. I mean, I've even let people come stay at my house for free sometimes. Not that I could do that all the time because this is my business and this is how I pay my bills. Can't do that all the time. I know there's been a couple people that are like, hey, why don't you let homeless people stay in your place? And I have done that before, but I can't do that. Like when you have an Airbnb business, you can't just any one of you guys that have a business. I mean, for example, let's say you have a restaurant business, you can't just always like. I mean, you don't open up a restaurant and invest all this money to like just give everyone free food. At the end of the day, it is a business, and you have to survive. You have to pay bills. There's overhead. Obviously, I got electricity here. I have taxes to pay here. Wi-Fi, all that. All that costs money. So you're not able to, you can't always do it. I'm not saying to not, of course, extend your hand and be gracious to others, but you do have a business too, and you have to make money. So some of you hopefully understand that, but there's some that don't. They're like, oh, yeah, that Omar like comes across homeless people. He should let homeless people stay in his place for free. I have done that before, and there are people that I have just they're fams of ours. I've come let them come stay here. I give them a couple extra nights. My friend Patty, that Patty Boyer that came and stayed here. I gave her like 2 extra nights or 3 extra nights for free. But she comes here often. I think this is like her third time here. So definitely come check out the place. And if you're ever in Florida, you want to go on a nice vacation, it's an awesome place. Definitely unique. I've seen videos of you helping home. Yeah, I love homeless people. But as far as making videos like that anymore, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'll just silently, like most of the time I do. I do have a shoe ministry that I do with. It's called Amazing Love Ministries, and they're awesome place out of Tampa, Florida. And I usually go over there. I'll donate shoes. I donate clothes, and you can do that too. They have a huge homeless population that come there and they get fed. I believe every Monday and Friday. Super cool place. They used to be called 1717, and because they were in 1717 Columbus, I believe, or no, 17 on 17th Street. That was in Ybor City, but they changed. Now they're on Columbus Drive in Tampa, Florida. But that's a neat place if you ever want to contribute, if you ever want to be a part. I did do a video like showing the place a couple of times, and I even did a fan meetup there where a lot of you came out and you helped me pass out. Like there was like hundreds and hundreds of shoes to homeless people, and there was quite a few involved in that. And thank you, for some of you guys that came out to that event. That was about a year or two ago that we did that. But yeah, man, I like showing those videos sometimes because it inspires people to go and out in their community. But without doing that, get involved in your communities, man. Sometimes there's people out there that they need help, and it's not all about money, okay? Like it's not. It could be your time. All right. So I've been to some of these soup kitchens where there's former homeless people that had just gotten off the streets, and they're there helping, like at these like soup kitchens. They're helping making food. They're there just offering somebody to talk to. And it's not just homeless people. It could be just people in general. You know what I mean? There's someone always out there that may need a loving touch, a loving word, and that doesn't cost money. There's no amount of money that you can put to that. So a mullet. I said no. Chrissy said. But anyways, stay inspired, stay cool. Most of all, inspire others out there. I know some of you guys that are kind of down right now. You don't realize. I mean, just by maybe offering a kind word to someone, even at your worst possible time in your life, just seeing someone else smile can sometimes make you smile. And it could bring some positivity. It could bring some light into your life. So I encourage you. Some of you out there that are maybe dealing with, you're under lockdown and you're probably having a little bit of depression because you can't get out of the house and stuff like that. Make some phone calls. Call some of your old friends that are maybe going through the same thing, and maybe offer like a kind word to them. Just tell them that you love them. Tell them that they're loved. Ask how they're doing. Sometimes it's nice to just go through your phone book. Maybe there's some friends you haven't talked to in a really long time that they need to hear something positive right now. And by you doing that, might make you feel better. So anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in into my stream here. And I'm sorry I haven't uploaded any vlogs on this channel in a little while. I do got one probably coming pretty soon. Every Saturday I upload on Omar Gosh TV. I do upload on that channel, but we're going to be having a lot of different content still around the whole horror theme. It's going to be there. So I thank you. I thank you so much for your support, your love, your friendship, most of all, and for your heart. Y'all keep it real. Love you.